Hello, hello. Hello. Welcome to Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Yes. But hold on, wait, pause right there. I will be right back. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Anyway, hi. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Yes. Hump Day magic. Yeah. It's good to see you all. I hope you guys are well. Happy Hump Day to you on this beautiful Wednesday, July 27th of 2022. I hope this reading, this message, this video, this session finds you well. Yeah. Or as well as humanly possible in this moment. Excellent. It's good to see you all. We do have a new moon coming up. It officially will be tomorrow. As of 24 hours from now, the sun and the moon will be starting to be exact in their conjunction. And as I was feeling into, I was thinking about, we have this new moon coming. I was like, okay, well, are there any, I guess part of me was like, well, it's a new moon. Everybody else is doing it. Might as well jump on the bandwagon, get into this new moon energy, do a new moon reading. But as I was sitting with it, I wasn't really feeling anything. I wasn't feeling any new messages or new inspired conversations coming through. And as I slowly took more and more time with it and looked into the things and felt through the energies, I started to realize that we had been talking about this all along. Actually, what I was talking about yesterday and even into as far as this past weekend are elements of what this new moon entails for us. And it is in Cancer, at least in terms of true sidereal astrology. And there is definitely a feeling here of, especially surrounding what I was talking about yesterday with Mercury having moved into Leo. Mercury is officially in Leo by now. There's a sense of coming out of something. Something is about to be released. Something is about to be expressed. This new sense of your reality, this new sense of self that seems to have been in development for you over all of this time. Well, most recent time, but of course, throughout the course of your life. There's something that's about to be released and expressed with Mercury moving into Leo, or at least this is going to be a good opportunity, a good energetic setting for this new sense of self to be expressed and or released out into the world, shown to the public, let the cat out of the bag sort of energy. And I was also feeling like while I was talking through that yesterday, this Mercury in Leo aspect, I was feeling like there was a level of being in a cocoon, having been in a cocoon, and like a loving, nurturing cocoon while Mercury was moving through Cancer. Well, now the sun is in Cancer right now, and this is where we have our new moon energies. And I do, again, feel this sense of being in a very nurturing environment, a cocoon-like energy, a womb-like energy. And specifically with this new moon, I was getting feelings of maybe sort of cleaning house, and that's kind of what I was talking about yesterday. I think I was picking up on all of this yesterday without even really realizing it. Without even really realizing it, it's associated with this new moon energy that we have here. But this new moon feels very calm. It feels very peaceful. As I was sitting in the energy, consciously seeking to be within the new moon energy and feel what that is and try to draw a message from the collective, it felt very peaceful. Like when I got into the space and it kind of felt blank, even though I know it's not blank. It's not completely empty. It is quite furnished, or it's quite full, or there's quite a bit of substance to this energy, but yet it felt blank, but it felt blank because it's calm. Except for that guy. It's peaceful, it's serene. There doesn't seem to be any activity, maybe just because it's so subtle that you don't even really perceive of it at first, okay? But it's still there. But that's this womb-like energy. Feels like a rose. Yeah, it does. It feels very soft like a rose, doesn't it? That's interesting, Josiah. It does. It feels very soft like that. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad we're like connecting there. But anyway, so that's this cocoon. That's this like womb-like energy. But even also, while I was feeling through this, eventually I did come across something particular, and actually, it aligns with a dream that I had this morning, last night. However, you want to say it, a dream that I had in which, and this was very relevant to Dante. Yes, actually, that might be Dante. Yeah, Bonjour Bunny, I think you're right. That might be Dante. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys know their names now too. Yay. Okay, but anyway, this is relevant to a dream that I had that's very relevant to my own life and exactly how I woke up feeling this morning, what I actually intended on or wanted to do, at least on an energetic level. And the dream was, I was in this space, there was like a raging party going on, I guess, outside or outside of like my room, but I was conscious of going into a room, my room really, and leaving the party for a few minutes, even though the party was still going on, lots of good things happening, lots of fun, lots of appreciation. The party feels great, but I needed to go in my room for a little bit, close the door, and just kind of like start to clean up my space because a mess had been made, because we've all been partying, hanging out, and having a good time, right? And that's natural. It's the natural progression of things. You clean things up, and over time it gets a bit messy and you have to straighten it up again. This is nothing out of the ordinary. There's something very specific about this feeling, you guys. Yes, there is a party, a rager even, if you will, going on outside your personal space. But I feel like your association with that raging party that's going on outside your personal space is much different now than it used to be. You are now in a higher conscious, higher awareness state to perceive of that same old party. Really, when you break it down, it's the same shit, but your perspective of it and your alignment with it is different. And it's different to the point that you are in a higher vibratory alignment with this same old energy. Quite frankly, it's the energy that you are meant to be a part of in this lifetime. That is why you are able to hold this higher vibration while still dealing with this same energy. And so as you're coming back and going into your room to like straighten up your space and pull yourself together, maybe take a nap or two, you're cleaning up. I see us cleaning up our space, but being appreciative of what went down that created the mess that we're kind of cleaning up after right now. Instead of in the past, it would have been like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I'm such a wreck, this, that, and the third. Now it's like, yeah, that was freaking awesome. Actually, I had a lot of fun with that. That was great. Let's clean up, let's reset, and let's go have more adventures. That's how this feels. And this feels very similar to what I had channeled over the weekend about dancing with the devil again. But this time, when you're dancing with the devil, you're dancing with the devil as a transmuter, or as a much more advanced alchemical transmuter, or alchemist, we'll call you. So instead of, so the reason why you are able to, you are ready, you are stable enough to enter back into this party within this new alignment is because now that you're entering back into this party, you're bringing more of your alchemical transmutative talents to the party, which was what was intended all along. You were always meant to be a part of this party. You were always meant to be a part of this evolution. You were always meant to be a part of this change. But you were not meant to interact with this same situation in the same old way, because you are returning as a much wiser being, or at least an individual that's meant to lead in some way. I'm hearing a cricket right now. That's very good luck. I've been hearing this cricket a lot lately. And it's very low and it's very subtle, but it still feels close. And it's only one. It's beautiful. Anyway, let me pull back from the channel for a second to say hi to everybody, because I still haven't said hello to everyone that's here. Stephanie, you were the first in the chat. I am so glad you were here. Mama Piplup, Ashley B with the T, Diamond Frost, Bonjour Bunny, Niacolo. Am I saying that correctly? Niacolo, something. Niacolo. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah. Hi. Welcome. It's great to see you. Ethereal Royalty, Josiah, Enjoying the journey 33. Hello, everybody. Yes, it's nice energy today. Very cozy. Feels like a Friday. Yes. I mean, I love them too. They're just annoying. Chickens are pretty brave. Roosters are, yeah. They are part of a mass consumption conspiracy and they still thrive in the wild. Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. You have a cricket farm in your backyard? That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. It is so wonderful to see you all. It is so great to be here on this hump day with you. So these are the energies that I'm feeling right now. It does feel like we've really talked about a lot of this already. I don't need that to open. What I need to do is go here and do this. All right. So we're looking at the chart now. Yeah, let's look at the chart. So there's no correct way to announce. It's made of Sonia and Colo. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Got it. Okay. Cool. Well, I like it. Well, welcome. Hi. It's good to see you again. Okay. Whoop. All right. So let's see. Looking at the chart ski here. Yeah, just cleaning up house. There's a level of permanence in this, a level of stability in this energy for the collective, in this new way of relating to the party, of joining the circumstances. I know something that I've been hearing for myself lately a lot has been encouragement for myself to be who I truly am. Express the real parts of you, Eric, even if they don't look so pretty or they may come across as or seem ugly. You're meant to express these things about yourself. Karmic imbalance is accrued when you do not, and this is not just a message for me, this is a message for everybody. You actually can negatively affect your karmic balance in life by not doing or not expressing certain parts of yourself that are real and natural and are meant to be expressed in this lifetime. Now, that's who's to say when you are supposed to do it or how you're supposed to do it. That is totally up to you. I mean, in some cases, it could go so far as to you could live a whole life. Okay, I mean, a whole entire life. And then finally, in the later stages of your life, you finally express this one aspect of yourself that was meant to be expressed all along, but didn't just quite get there. You didn't quite get there yet. But you expressed it at that one point in your life, and then your life was over. Done. Sufficient. But because quite frankly, it could have been the process that you lived or the life that you lived before all of that that led you to be willing to or desirable of in this current consciousness state. Desirable of expressing that at all. So, okay, it makes sense. Where am I going with that? What was that, Spirit? What was that? Hey, Blue Flame. Hello, hello, hello. I have no idea where I was going with that one. I was talking about the chart. Anyway, guys, there's that. Okay, but is there anything else in the chart that we want to be talking about? No, not really. I mean, Jupiter is stationing retrograde. Actually, what we're looking at right here is the 28th. That's tomorrow. This is the actual new moon. This is not today. Today is the 27th. But really, what we're talking about here are these new moon energies, which are going to be officially around noon. As you can see, as of noon, July 28th, the sun and the moon will be at 10 degrees of Cancer. So they will be full-on conjunct at that point. But today skis, July 27th, the moon is still in Gemini, right? As of today, as of this moment, the moon is still in Gemini. We'll be transiting into, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, okay. We'll be transiting into Cancer as of go back. 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. this evening. Yeah. Reaches 0 degrees at around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. Yes? Okay. That's wonderful. And then, of course, they move into their conjunction by noon the next day, the following. Okay, great. So enjoy the last few hours of the moon in Gemini, communicative energies, okay? Tying up loose ends, I don't know, making your last requests. This kind of feels like a last call, you know, orders in before the orders are processed and shipments are received, okay? That might be something you're dealing with. Shipments received later on down the road. That might be something you're dealing with business-wise right now. This is a really good time, business-wise or commerce-wise, communicatively. I don't know, maybe whatever these conversations you've been having with people of sentimental value to you over these last 2 days. Maybe, you know, tying up those conversations. Tying up loose ends is the energy that I'm getting from this last bits of the moon, last few hours of the moon in Gemini. Of course, you could take advantage of this all day, I'm hearing, but really that's what when I focus on this, that's what I'm seeing right now. And of course, we do have Jupiter. As of tomorrow, Jupiter will be starting to station retrograde, joining Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto, and, well, yes, Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto. Oh, and yes, of course, Mercury is at 1 degree of Leo at this time. Wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lots of personal expression, lots of loud and vivaciousness. I mean, this could be a time period of loud and crazy parties. I don't know. That sounds like fun. Lots of expression, personal expression. Very much, I'm still getting that. I'm you know, Diana Ross, I'm coming out energies. You know, being proud. I just heard being proud to face who you are, being proud to show who you are, being proud to communicate about who you are and what it is you represent with this Mercury and Leo energy. Okay. I like that for the collective. April, it's so good to see you. Jupiter retrograde this time around has, hey, remember that blessing you thought you missed out on? Catch type of energy to it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's all coming together quite well. Quite well. Hello, Pages of Ascension. Well, I'm glad you made it. Thank you for being here. So anyway, guys, this is feeling good. I mean, ultimately, this is feeling good. The energies are feeling good here. This new moon in Cancer that is coming up tomorrow, as of noon tomorrow, they will be exactly conjunct. But this new moon in Cancer is definitely feeling like a reset type of energy. It's feeling like a, you know, I just heard all hands on deck. Everybody, you know, come together. Let's clean this shit up. It feels like a reset. But again, this reset feels like there's a level of permanence here in your stability in terms of your new alignment with this public energy, collective circumstances, world circumstances that we're all under the effects of, you know what I mean? Whether we want to go on to the micro level of just you and your individual life, or the macro level of all of us put together, you know, the whole world put together even. Hello, Ivy. What is up, darling? It's great to see you. Okay. But other than that, you guys, this feels like really good energy. I'm not really getting anything else from that, so maybe we should move on. I think we should move on to tea time. Last looks, last call here. But I think this is good. Yeah, there's nothing else I really want to talk about. Okay, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on to tea time. Yes? It's tea time, kids. Oakley dokley. This is coffee. But anyway, a little sippy sip, if you know what I'm saying. Happy hump day, everyone. No, it's not what I wanted to do. I hope you guys are all well. Yes, I say this, I keep saying this. Hello, Lauren. Spirit's telling you to be receptive in some way. That makes sense. Cancer is a feminine energy, which would naturally make it more on the receptive, receiving side. I definitely feel there could be levels of encouragement for you to sink a little bit more into this feminine energy or this feeling side type of this receptivity. Excellent. Drink your tea, have your libations, however, whenever this week. Well, it's pretty early for all of us right now, but, you know, relatively. But hey, I don't know, maybe you're in the UK or something. Oh, thank you, Ivy. I really appreciate that. All right, kids. So, let's get into some tea. Yeah, I'm going to shuffle this 3 times. The last day, though, that's excellent, Pages. Last shuffle here for this collective reading. Peach iced tea. That sounds delicious. Same here, Josiah. Okay, so what the cards are talking about here, is kind of what we were talking about while we were talking over the new moon energies. So this is definitely more of a new moon reading. So what I feel like where we are right now as the collective, it feels like we're in a little bit of a 9 of Wands energy, feeling a little battered and bruised, maybe feeling a little bit nervous. I'm definitely getting a level of nervousness with this 9 of Wands for the collective right now. And this is definitely in terms of how I feel we are all dancing with the devil, but in a very different way, okay? Now we are dancing with the devil, not as just a pure civilian, but also as, or with elements of, as a divine alchemist is what Spirit is saying. But this is also very new to us right now. We literally have just crossed or stepped into this level of divine alchemical transmutative talent. But that's from a conscious point of view. Like we literally willed ourselves, we consciously took a step into this role at this point. So that's where this nervousness is coming from. This may even be a little bit of imposter syndrome with the 9 of Wands here. Feeling like you're not ready, or you don't deserve this, or you're not skilled enough, or, you know, what's so special about me, blah, blah, blah. Hello, you woman, you. Beginning to do alchemy at this time. That's cool, Lauren. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of, there's fear and forgetfulness is what Spirit just said with this 9 of Wands energy. The forgetfulness is coming from, well, the fear stems from the forgetfulness. And this forgetfulness is coming from the fact that you are consciously, physically oriented in this body at this time. And so there are certain veils of forgetfulness you kind of have to cross. There's a reason for this forgetfulness, but the forgetfulness is speaking to how you have forgotten who you are. The divine alchemist you truly are and have been since you came into this reality. It's not like anything has changed. Maybe some of you feel like you have ultimately been initiated truly, fully, officially into this divine alchemist role, okay? But that doesn't mean you didn't have that potential within you before you even came here. So this is intrinsic to you. So in sense of that, with this nervousness, maybe even this imposter syndrome that may be going on here, that's just a level of forgetfulness, okay? With this 9 of Wands, you have the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. What makes this different now, you guys, in terms of dancing with the devil again, but in a new and a different way. What makes this different is the fact that you are approaching this situation demanding respect and reciprocity. And really what Spirit just said is really that's all you ever really needed to do all along. Because you are setting the tone for yourself. You are setting the pace. You are setting the tempo. You are setting the key signature of the symphony that is your life. You are the maestro. You are the conductor of this. And when you send mixed signals as this conductor, when you send mixed signals to the universe will respond with mixed responses that muddy up your symphony. But when you, as the maestro, really stand in that position and really demand of the universe and tell the universe, we have horns here. We have woodwinds here. We have strings here. We have percussion here at its very, very latest, very core, right? It goes here, here, and here, universe. And this is the tempo, and this is the melody. These are the arrangements here. These are all the different parts, and this is the key signature. And we start here. And you conduct. And when you do that, you get the appropriate responses. And that's what you're doing here. 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. You are approaching the situation now differently because you are demanding respect and reciprocity. That's what makes this different, literally. And that may seem trivial, but yes, it's that simple. Overall energy right now is the Page of Pentacles, which is the new reality you have stepped into. Maybe even and this is a perfect example of how I see the Page of Pentacles as reaching a new level and or new reality and having to take a moment to put your training wheels back on for a hot second, just so that you can get your stability, get your footing in this new reality. Doesn't mean you've lost any of the experience, doesn't mean you started over completely from jump, but you're starting at a new level now. You got to get acclimated a little bit. This is the new reality that you have consciously, Pentacles, consciously taken that active step into, which was what you were meant to do all along. Underneath the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is, in fact, the Sun. Oh, that's cool. I just got a text from my dad. Yeah, see, the Sun, which is really optimistic energy. Optimism, bright, shining future. The sun is at your back, shining behind you, leading you on, saying, go on, take this opportunity. The Sun, underneath the Sun is the Knight of Wands to the Star. If this, oh my God, to the 8 of Wands, to the 8 of Pentacles, to Temperance, to the Chariot, good Lord, to the 3 of Cups. If this isn't encouragement, honey, I don't know what is. I mean, this is all the encouragement in the absolute world. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful, okay? Big imposter syndrome, even though you've been doing this since you were a child. Yep. Hello, African Oneness. Welcome in. You're training those suckers to be on your side. If y'all won't, then get out. Yep. Makes you think of Steven Universe and some, you know, by the way, okay, Bonjour Bunny, that totally reminds me to mention that I definitely want to try and do Arcade Fridays this Friday for the SIP. And I think I want to play Multiverses. If you guys know that game at all, it's like Warner Brothers' literal ripoff of Super Smash Brothers. But you know what? It looks fun. And speaking of Steven Universe, Steven is one of the characters and so is Garnet. And I am so excited to play them, by the way. But unfortunately, I don't know Steven Universe that much. Like, I haven't really watched it. That should be something I should start watching if I can find access to it, because I love that show. Walking into a management position if you get the job offer. That interview last week went really well. Excellent. Excellent, Pages. I love that. Can't help but grieve though. Hey, dude, grieve, baby. Blue Flame, grieve that shit. It's gonna be nuts making channel content with a full-time job, but yeah, it is gonna be nuts. But I'm sure you'll find a way to adjust. Imposter syndrome, yes. You're a Leo, the biggest baby, if not. Well, okay. Now, see, we have two other cards here that have fallen face down. And what Spirit is saying is this is your opposition. You guys, 555. You guys, my mind, it is a very, very, very revolutionary and meaningful show. Yes, I absolutely agree with you on that, Bonjour Bunny. My mind is kind of blown right now. Like, this message slaps so hard that I didn't feel it at first. I looked at this and I was like, what? What is? And then it slowly sunk in what I was actually looking at. Now, Spirit, I did hear something in the ether said it's your opposition. But now that I'm looking at this, okay, even though that may have been like a snide and like low-handed, low vibrational entity trying to like twist up the energies or fuck some shit up, at the same time, okay, yeah, it's your opposition because this is what you're doing and this is kind of what you're fearing right now. And I kid you not, man. I can't, like, I swear these channelings are real. Like, okay, I guess this is validation for myself that what I'm channeling for the collective is real, at least for whomever is resonating with it. Cause it's the devil and the empress. Look at this. This is you, the empress, dancing with the devil again, but as an empress, fully aware that the devil is the devil. And you're meant to be experiencing, you're meant to be having this exposure to whatever this devil energy is to you in some way at this point in your life, at the very least. But because you are in an abundant, unconditionally loving energy, it actually counteracts the devil energy that is here. That is one way that is a really effective way to fight off demons. I am not a demonologist. I do not study the black arts. I do not practice the black arts or the dark arts. Okay. I don't even work with exorcisms or eradicating demons or whatnot, whatever. But from what the theoretical understanding of how, and this is what I've learned through my own research, the easiest and best way to fight a demon, to have a demon actually running scared of you, is to show up in love. And not just to show up in love for like everyone else around you, but to direct hate and malice towards that demon. No, show up in love for that demon. Unconditional love, right? You are who you are, baby. That's great. Do you want a cookie? I can make you a cake. Are you tired? You look like you need a nap. You look like you're exhausted, baby. Here, I have a bed, nice warm bed, real nice and comfy. Do you want to take a nap? I mean, sure. Actually, you know what? Let's not move too far. I see it. You're exhausted. Why not let me make up this little meadow here for you. Here you go. Take a nap. Rest. Let me get you something to eat. You want to talk about your problems? You seem sad. Let's talk about it, honey. What's wrong? What's hurting you? Oh. Ask them that, they will run for the fucking hills. Because it's actually seen as, you could see that as spiritual warfare, because if an entity that is oriented towards the darkness enough comes in contact with a being of light, direct contact, direct interaction with a being of light, they will lose the orientation that they worked so hard for. Because let me tell you, drumming up enough dark energy takes a soul or a consciousness to be that selfish, and to make that many dedicated conscious actions towards serving that sense of self that helps it to generate that dark alignment. And they don't want to lose that alignment. So that's why they send their lackeys. That's why they make proxy moves. Because if they come in direct contact with that polar opposite of light, it will depolarize them in their darkness. And then they'll have to work, and then they'll have to start all over. It literally terrifies them. It is literally the death of them and their sense of polarization. So show up in love. That's what you're doing. Love counteracts all of the negativity, all the hate, all the malice, all the pestilence that this devil can want to throw at you. Oh no, love that, baby. Love it. Send all the love in the world to it. Because understand, okay, so some of y'all are getting on me like, ooh, this is getting a little too woo-woo for me, darling. Okay, think about it this way. The Empress, in a physical way, represents a garden, or at the very least, represents a fertile atmosphere to grow anything. And what could that earth or that fertile landscape grow? Why, it could grow plants that serve as medicine for the pestilence that this devil wants to throw at you. And where does that medicine in the form of a beautiful, thriving plant that is a part of a greater ecosystem way beyond these medicinal uses, where does that come from? Love. So show up in love, darling. That's all you got to do. Hello, Zephyr. So this whole like imposter syndrome type of situation, we can eradicate that. We could throw that out in the trash. Because it's not even worth it. You're not an imposter. You're standing in this situation for very much for a reason. Because you can do it. Because you're meant to do it. You're meant to be here to show this. Many of you don't recognize or maybe even really realize what you're actually showing to the people around you, or what the actual effect, the full effect, the myriad of ways you are having a positive, beneficial effect on the world around you just by showing up this way. It's way more than you think. It's way more than you can perceive of at this time, or at least right now, because it has ripple effects that stretch throughout the span of time and space. Okay? You have no idea how showing up in this way is really, truly affecting the situation around you. And that is not to say that you should. That's not what we're saying here. What we're saying here is, at this moment, in this conscious focus as a human being, you can't even comprehend the myriad of ways that this is being helpful and effective. So don't even worry about that right now. Instead, just focus on doing exactly what it is you're doing and showing up in love. That's it. Just keep focusing on that, because ultimately it's doing the thing. And when you're done, when you leave this conscious focus, you can take a step back and look at it and see, damn, yeah, I did do that, didn't I? Yep, you sure did. Good on you. Yes? Yes. I like this, you guys. I like this a lot. I really, 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 really like this. Ooh, a lot. I want to talk more about the devil and the Empress here. And yes, that is quite unironic, for those of you that are picking up on that. Okay, Devil and the Empress. Dancing with the devil again. All right, Devil and the Empress. The Magician with the three... Fuck out of here, yo. The Magician with the Three of Wands? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. The Magician with the Three of Wands. I mean, you can't get any more clear and on point than this. Three of Wands is the trajectory, is the path ahead, is the goal that you've had all along. Regardless as to whether you are just now becoming consciously aware of it or not. It's the goal you've had all along, Three of Wands. The Magician is you consciously manifesting, being this divine alchemist. You can't make this stuff up. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. It's the Five of Swords. Oh. Divine alchemy is at hand, I'm hearing, though. But you see? Yes, that's right. Divine alchemy is at hand. There you go. The fucking A, dude. Man, look at this. Yes. Okay, yes. On the surface, you have the Five of Swords. That's the way things look and seem on the surface. Okay, but then when you look underneath the surface, you see the Wheel of Fortune. Change. All of a sudden, the wheel starts turning, and the situation shifts to where potentially, well, not really potentially, to where actually this Five of Swords energy here can no longer stand. The Tower. Why? Because you are shifting the paradigm Page of Pentacles to the Sun, to the Knight of Wands, to the Star, to the Empress, to the Devil. You are shifting the paradigm. The Magician and the Three of Wands. Isn't that what you wanted to do all along? Well, check it out. You're doing it just by showing up as who you are. Oh, here we go. The Empress. Showing up in love, if you want to say. Sure. But you're shifting the paradigm. Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune to the Tower. Yes, ma'am. I said it. I said what I said. I said it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's beautiful. Really? What is happening? All the things. That's what's happening. All the things. This is beautiful, you guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Do you guys see, you know what, as I'm sitting in this moment right now, I'm seeing how the pendulum is swinging. And last week we had a row of readings that were longer than an hour. And then this week we're swinging back to slightly shorter than an hour. The wheel popped up in every zodiac guide for Leo season. Six of Wands. Lots of changes happening for everyone. Yes, sir. We don't communicate and express by fighting anymore. We communicate or we don't talk at all. Exactly. We're not engaging in that any longer. We're still around. We're still here. But you know what? We're just not doing that anymore. Really, it's that, you guys, it's that simple. And to your point, Pages of Ascension, you're saying the wheel popped up in every zodiac guide for Leo season. Lots of changes happening for everyone. And I will confirm that I have been working on the monthly readings for August of 2022, of course, August and beyond. And because it's a timeless reading, but there is a lot. I mean, personal liberation is a common theme throughout all of the zodiac signs so far, and I've reached Scorpio at this point. And side note, Virgo, you guys have a bonus reading because I ended up doing your reading twice. For some reason, I thought that today I needed to start with Virgo when I ended with Virgo yesterday and instead was supposed to start with Libra. So Virgo, you get a bonus reading this month. I didn't realize it until I finished my recordings for the morning and I was uploading them to my computer and I was saving the file and it said to me, you already have, would you like to replace this? Because there's already a Virgo August. I'm like, are you fucking, oh. All right, well, Virgo gets a bonus reading. So there you have it. Lots, I mean, like the theme of personal liberation is pretty extreme, I guess I want to say. Virgo, you have a love reading and a general reading because the first reading that I did for you, it was a relationship coming in, and then the second reading again was about all of this personal revolution, personal liberation, but then that made sense as to why you have some sort of relationship coming in potentially. Aries is expressing personal authority in ways they've never have before. Taurus, we're talking about your right to choose, number one. Gemini, a greater sense of personal authenticity is coming online for you. Again, your right to choose. Cancer, liberation, freedom, happiness, and true emotional fulfillment. Again, your right to choose. Leo, overcoming external dominance and control. Again, your right to choose. Virgo, get ready, or then also a new direction guided by your higher authority. Again, your right to choose. Libra, will you serve your highest good or keep with the status quo? Again, your right to choose. And finally, Scorpio, devil be gone, is what? Your right to choose. So, yeah. There's a Virgo rising sitting here who is totally going to dive deep into both of them. Excellent. Maybe you are just, I don't know. Hey, bonjour bunny, I'm just going with the flow. We're liberating ourselves. It's fantastic. And this also seems, Spirit is saying, is directing me to the understanding of what I've been talking about with Uranus making his transit through Aries all this time. And this change in this personal sense of self that has been initiated as a result of this transit. So we're liberating ourselves. Maybe this is a month or a time period of, because again, these are general readings. I'm sorry, timeless readings. But maybe this is a time period of liberating yourself more in terms of the ways you mean to express yourself and the ways you mean to live your life from now on. Freeing yourself in a greater sense in terms of liberating yourself from more of those confines that held you back in the past. The Eight of Swords was a very common card lately for a lot of these readings. Okay, but really a common combination has been the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Rain on me. And you know what? You woman, that is so perfect, because the opening line of that song is, I didn't ask for a free ride. I only asked you to show me a real good time. I never asked for the rainfall. At least I showed up, but you showed me nothing at all. I mean, that is so perfect for what I feel like a lot of us in this ascension process are going through, and experiencing. It's like we came down here with certain missions, certain goals, certain ideas. We came down here to learn certain things, teach certain things, have certain experiences, and it all seems like that has gone to complete shit in a lot of cases. But you know what? We still showed up. And we continue to show up. So that song is so incredibly perfect. I love it. And I love it. I love that song. I love her. Are you kidding me? Gaga is my queen. Our queen, I would say. The queen of the unicorns. Yes, 100%. The empress. The guiding light. Our unicorn leader instead. Steadfastness. So perfect association for this energy right now. Well, I guess that's it, you guys. I hope this was helpful for you, and it makes sense that this would be a bit of a shorter video, because I do feel like a lot of this new moon energy is tied into a lot of what we were talking about yesterday. So if you're feeling so inclined, I would highly recommend. Hi, Taylor made in 73. Hello, baby boo. I highly recommend that you check out yesterday's reading again, just to get a refresher. That's all right, Blue Flame. She doesn't have to be your queen, but she's definitely mine. I love her. But anyway, definitely to check back in with these new moon energies, you might want to check back on yesterday's session, because I do feel like a lot of what we talked about at yesterday was very much tied in, or is very much tied into today. Well, that's all right, Taylor. You still made it anyway. I'm happy to see you. Very, very happy to see you. So yeah, guys, that's our session today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Please smash that like button. It's so good to see all of you here. We have 35 people here and only 21 likes. We can get a few more. Yeah, so go ahead and smash that like button for me. But I love you all so freaking much. Yes, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy new moon coming to us. We will be live again tomorrow, right around the time that this new moon is hitting. But you know what? I'm excited for it. Yes, she does have a pretty painful story, Blue Flame. Right? This did feel pretty short. I mean, we're almost an hour here, 555 on the counter, but it does feel short. But enjoy your day. And I'm really looking forward to Friday. I definitely want to stream. I'm definitely looking forward to Arcade Fridays. I'm gonna work all that out. We can play multiverses. We can play Fall Guys. We can do all kinds of things. I'm really excited for that. So definitely make sure to check us out on Friday, and any Friday really, because that's our hangout sesh. Yes. So happy hump day, everybody. You too, Zephyr. I pray everyone stays safe, happy, and well. It's so good to see you. Friday's going to be a 10-hour stream. It might be. And you know that I might want to help myself out by making sure I have snacks and food available, and like maybe an easy dinner. I may want to start dinner super early just so that I can have it. I could have it cooking for hours, y'all. Oh, that sounds maybe start dinner before I start the sip and let it be simmering for 5 hours until I'm ready for dinner. Ooh, but make sure I have snacks and stuff so that I can eat and have like, I can nosh and like stream for all day. Stream all day. Snacks are very important for gaming. Yes, they very much are. They very, very much are. I love you guys so very much. And I'm excited. I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow, definitely, but I'm absolutely looking forward to Friday, yeah? Okay. But you guys enjoy your day. I will miss you so, but I will see you tomorrow, yes? Oh, yes. I'm absolutely at least going to get myself a bottle of wine. Trust. But you see, we can also, like, the beauty of it, what I'm really excited about is we can, like, play games, have fun, and still talk about, like, astrology shit. And be astrology nerds. I'm so excited for it, you guys. You have no idea. Okay. Anyway, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, kisses. Have a great day. Bye, skis. Oh.